Okay, once more time. Hello, thanks for coming. We'll be talking about the S Pen SDK. The reason I want to have you here because we have some special prize for for using this SDK. Maybe you will have an idea how to use it in your application. Then I will be for you just after this presentation. If you have any question how to get it, I will help you. I will be there for you. We'll be quite fast because I know that you have no time. Then just start. Okay, so this is the first time. My name is Dariusz Koc. I came from Poland, Samsung R&D. I'm from the Android support guide, and here we are. How is going to be this presentation? For the first step, we'll talk about the S Pen, what is it, how to use, and what is the S Pen SDK. Then we go through the main features of the S Pen. For the third, we'll talk about the SDK installation and support, because I know that you also can develop this application later, not only today. Then you will get special site for where you can put all the questions that you have during developing application. Then we will show some success stories. We'll summarize everything. Okay, first of all, let's talk about what S Pen and S Pen SDK are. But before we will be talking about this, let's look at this picture. Because before we start with the S Pen SDK, we have something like capacitive touch and pressure sensitive. And of course, we know that these functionalities, they weren't too fast. And of course, they are not so precise. Okay? And as far as you know, of course, here we have the S Pen that does not suffer from these disadvantages. It's very important. It's precise. It supports the S Pen SDK. It doesn't need any some energy supplies. And also it has some side button, and it's able to use on hover mode when you are not touching the screen. Okay. As you can see, because we are looking for the ideas how we can use the S Pen SDK. The first thing that we are thinking about is the graphics, because the S Pen is come to you with this canvas that you can put on the screen and just start developing application. Second one, of any kind of memo on the planner, because you can easily just select the areas, just make it seem in a better way. Also the SNS application that you can share also pictures, data for education and business to business. And we will be seeing, going through this presentation, could see that also it's provided with signature. Okay, so it helps you to develop the application that I mentioned earlier. As you can see, it provides many APIs classes, yes. And so managing multimedia object, we'll be talking about this later, like a recognized signature, and also covering images. Just briefly, the S Pen SDK was released 1 year ago at IFA, along with the Galaxy Note 1, yes. Then 1.5, 2.1, and finally we have this 2.2 version when you have multi-window supports, etc., etc. ICS, yes. And here we have Note 2.1 also. Okay, let's go through, because to my mind is the most important thing, the main features of the S Pen SDK, yes, what we can do with using the S Pen SDK. So as you could see, as you are going to see, it's going to be a really easy and really fast SDK. The main activities that you can use is that you can check the precise coordinates And also you can check for the pressure, so how you are using the S Pen SDK, and also how you are using the S Pen. What is interesting that you can take the information if the user is using the pen or the finger, and then you can apply different, for example, drawing method. Yes, but as far as you can know, you can do anything what you want then. The new thing that I was talking about that gives you may give you new possibilities of using this is that it has the hover mode. So because it's made in such way, this is the S Pen is made in such way that it's using the electromagnetic field, so it can detect the pen even if it's not touching the screen. Yes. Also, what you can do, what is provided with this S Pen, that you can turn on the special hovering icon. What we can do with this, I can show you later in this presentation. And also, you can see that as you are moving the pen, it's moving on the icon is moving across the screen according to the pen. Of course, we have this side button. What we can do, we can call some kind of menus. For example, if user wants to change the pen settings, just call these menus. The new thing that you can see, it's also on hover mode. When you push the button, you can also call some activity. Okay, now we can see about the new user experience scenario. Here you have made in such a way that if you take the pen from the telephone, you can call the menu, when you can show to the user the last used application. Also, this is the place where, for example, you can suggest for the user that he can use the application that you want. So you can put your own application here. So it is some kind of context aware. And this is the same thing for the earphones. When you plug in the earphones, it's recognized by the system, and then you can call some special features to the user. New thing is a multi-window technology that you can use. It's specialized for the S Pen SDK, and it's only for these phones. And you have 3 styles of the windows. First one is just the pin-up window, freestyle window, and split window. We'll just go through them quickly. Okay, so split view is good for the big screens when you want to share data between the 2 applications. So you can put the 2 applications that you want to use, drag and drop information, or for example, just use at the same time. As we can see here, we have special Windows type. This is the pin-up window, so it's good for the small devices when the pin-up window is all the time is on the top. Yes. What's going on this multi-window? How we can use it? So we have special listener for this that will show you all the applications that can be used with this multi-window technology. For example, you can open the app with the photos, just drag and drop using a finger, and put it on the second application. What is nice that you can just make fun with this picture. So you can import the picture from the gallery, you can resize it, you can rotate it. Also, what gives you, as I was talking about, is also the hovering mode. It's nice because you can, as you can see on the screen, you can open just a pop-up window and give the user information and ideas what is going on about this, for example, these special buttons. Also, you can go through, just see the preview of the film. Second thing, just go to be fast. You can, for this pen, when it's on the hovering mode, so when it's not touching the screen, you can just show to the user special icon. So you can dynamically changing the icon according to the action that you would like to show to the user. So as you can see, you can provide and give the specific information. Okay, but what's the main idea of the S Pen, and why it is so good to use it, and why it's so easy to use it? Because you just, this area that you can see here, this yellow one, yes, is just put the canvas. It's called the S canvas, and since just you put the canvas, you can use also these menus with that are provided with the SDK. Also, you have implemented already in this SDK some basic operation like undo, redo, and of course these settings and eraser. What is nice and easy, you can of course zoom the view, and you could pan through the picture. This is something new, what I think can give you some ideas how to use in your application, because you can do the animation. So when the user will be drawing some picture, then you can animate this. For example, you can make any picture and send it to your friend, to your girlfriend, with something like this. Yes. As I said, you can, of course, you can add the picture and also some text view, and you can. It's already provided with this menu that you can edit this text. Already there are implemented 33 filters to the image, and also you can put another layer on the screen, so it can behave like Scratch. Yes. Some library. This is the library that gives you the possibility to store the data of your drawing. You can add the tag to add the information about the picture and all the data. You can attach the file to your image and then send to your friend. And all the information are together and just share to your friend. This special thing gives you possible way to recognize the signature. You just use it for the 3 times. You just learn the SDK, what is your signature, then you can check it, verify. This is a nice feature because when you are drawing, while you are drawing, you can also, for example, record what's on the fly. So, for example, I'm making the notes, and I would like to also have the voice that was during the lectures. So we can do it just using this S Pen SDK. And let's now say about the SDK components, because you can download everything from the site, and what is given to you is just a draw file, API, all the documentation, but the most important, I think, is the sample applications, because there are already code that's for you. You can just use it. You don't have to think how is it working together. Just copy the code. Okay, right now it's available version 2.2. The one thing that I wanted to talk to you is about the forum. This is the place if you have any questions. If you're stuck in the middle during the developing application, you just go to this forum. This is the place where the people that specialized for the S Pen can give you answer. So there's not only a forum where you can meet the people like you, but also the people from the Samsung company. Of course, there are already a few applications like comic book. I have seen this is made in such a way because the basic idea and the main idea is done in such a way that you should use it with drawings. So, for example, you have some photo, then you could put a filter on it, and just here we have the comic book, this simple application. Okay, so you have this S Pen, you have also this phone. Right now, it's this S Pen SDK is with the Galaxy Note 1, Galaxy Note 2, and Galaxy 10.1. So for these three devices. Okay, that's it. I really wanted to be fast because I know that you have a lot of not too much time. One thing what I wanted to say is special category for this S Pen, and I think it will be really good if you think about how you can utilize this S Pen SDK. I will be there for you if you have any question, how to download it, how to use it, where to find quick, fast start with how to make work with this SDK. So please ask me then. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Is it on-off or is it pressure sensitive?
It's just the pen is working in such a way that you just click it, so it's just on push button.
But do I have the event that I have clicked and then clicked away? If I clicked and then I'm driving.
Yeah, you have special listeners that is already clicked, and when it's released, then you have second listener for this.
Some functionality like when I have clicked button, I'm drawing with the red color, and when I have clicked away, not clicked, I'm drawing with the black color, something.
Yeah.
Another question, like if we develop an application which uses this pen,
Mm-hmm.
the license users will put to the normal Android market. People download that to devices which don't support this pen, right? They would give us bad rating. Is it possible to describe in Android manifest that this application relies on this pen, so devices without it wouldn't be able to
Mm-hmm.
see that?
Yeah. First of all, if you develop this application, okay, the first thing is if you put it on the Samsung market, then you have special category. But if you put it on the other market, then you have some special functions. It's really easy. Just it's supported S Pen SDK. If you have true, then you can recognize that it's with S Pen. Right now, this question about is it supported not S Pen SDK, but is it with this pen? Then you have to just check the device name.
Typical users will have devices which don't support S Pen.
Yeah.
Will they see this application on the market, or will it be filtered out?
Once more time.
Like in the Google market, you can specify people with small screens.
Yeah.
With some devices, we don't see applications which only support large screens, right?
Yeah.
It's filtering it out. Will it filter it out?
Generally, it's the best way just to implement this in your application. So if it will be smaller device with smaller screen size, then just other code will go then. Of course, you can ask the SDK, is it supported? Yes, this is the second way.
You were talking about this hover mode. So,
Yeah, it was quite fast. Yeah.
away from the screen is it able to detect it?
Generally, it's not told the exact how far is it. It's just we can say just above that. It's 1.5 centimeter. It's something like this, but it's not the matter how far it is. Yes, it's just the matter that it's on hover mode. This is the main idea. Any other questions? Yeah. Generally, this is dedicated for this Galaxy Note 1, Galaxy Note 2, and top 10.1. Yeah, the hardware. Yeah, it's for the S Pen only. But as I said, it's also supported by many other devices. This SDK.
So if I have a pen and I have the HTC device, I can use this SDK.
You can. Just to be honest, you just have to check it. Yes, because as I said, you have this special function that you can ask is supported SDK. But then it's as it is dedicated for these devices, these special devices. That then on these devices you're sure that it will be working in whole range. In other devices, you just have to check, or at least inform the user that it's for the S Pen, it's for the Galaxy Note devices. Yeah. Okay, any other questions? So please, at least just think about how to use this S Pen, and then I can help you. I will be there for you. Okay, thanks. You can go back.